Yo. I say, yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Jared Bless, coming at you guys with another video, man. I will be uploading a lot more MMA content, so make sure you guys drop a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified when I do. But, obviously, as you guys can see in this video right here, this is a UFC 4 fight simulation of Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. But, obviously, I am controlling Dustin Poirier, and I am fighting somebody on online ranked mode, so keep that in mind. This is live fighting right here. Well, not live, obviously, recorded and things of that nature. But with that being said, what we're going to be doing is obviously we're going to be predicting or giving our predictions for, UFC 264, the main card, the main card fights. So let's get straight into it. First things first, we got Sean O'Malley versus Chris Mutino. Now, Sean O'Malley was originally scheduled to fight Luis Smolka, but Smolka, sustained an injury, and Sean O'Malley had to end up getting another opponent, which ended up being on 10 days notice, Chris Mutino. So obviously you guys know how that is. Chris Mutino is definitely not in fight shape. He was not preparing for a fight at all. 10 days notice, have to weight cut, and then you have to go fight such a sharp striker like Sean O'Malley. It's only going to result in either you getting knocked out or you getting dominated for 3 rounds straight, especially with a record of 9-4. It's like, you know what I mean? On 10 days notice, yeah, you're not going to really be able to do much with that. So I see Sean O'Malley winning this either two ways, either by knockout or 3-round domination. So on to the next fight. We got Irene Aldana versus Yana Kunitsaya. Man, her last name is really difficult to pronounce. But for this fight, I'm going to go with Irene Aldana because she's coming off a loss to Holly Holm. And, had she beaten Holly Holm, she'd be pretty much in title contention, at least a fight or two away from title contention or the fight for the belt. So I feel like she's going to be highly motivated. And Irene Aldana, her boxing was looking really, really great in her 2-fight streak that she had. Like, you guys know how it is in the women's bantamweight division. You win 2 fights in a row or something impressively, you're almost pretty much damn near, at near a title shot if you're in the top 5, top 10. So that's what it was for Irene Aldana, but she lost to Holly Holm, which was a big fight opportunity. So like I said, I feel like she's gonna be, very, very motivated to win that fight. Yana, she's riding a 2-fight win streak, but she hasn't really beaten anybody of notoriety like too much. Not really much of any big wins. Obviously, you could probably say the same about Irene Aldana, but like I said, she had that big fight opportunity, so I think she's gonna be excited to prove a point on a big stage. Irene Aldana, I see her winning by decision. Next up, we got Greg Hardy versus Tai Tuivasa. Now, Greg Hardy, he is coming off of a knockout loss versus Marcin Tybura. So, that shows that Greg Hardy can be stopped. He definitely can be stopped. He can lose a fight, which we hadn't seen him get knocked out before. We seen him get dominated by Volkov. In a 3-round fight, or I forget if it was a 3-round or 5-round, but he took that fight on short notice. He wasn't going to beat Volkov, such a seasoned veteran striker. So yeah, Greg Hardy had lost that fight, and obviously Tai Tuivasa is coming off of 2 victories in a row, but at the same time, it's not really versus any crazy opponents. He beat Struve and some guy named Han Sucker, so hey, in all honesty, I feel like I'm leaning towards Tai Tuivasa. I mean, I'm leaning towards Greg Hardy for the knockout, or if not the knockout, yeah, I'm leaning towards Greg Hardy. Maybe not knockout, but I feel like it will be, Greg Hardy by decision or either knockout, because in all honesty, I think Greg Hardy's just a little bit more technical, and Tai Tuivasa is a little bit more of a brawler. So I'm going to lean towards Greg Hardy for that one. On to the co-main event. We got Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Now, obviously, Gilbert Burns is coming off a loss to the champ Kamaru Usman. But Gilbert Burns, he was close to winning that fight. He hurt Usman badly in the first round, but he got too comfortable being on his back. He just laid on his back for like 2 to 3 minutes or so and just literally let Usman recover, which was such a critical error. I don't know what made Gilbert want to do that. I literally picked Gilbert to win that fight, but he lost. Like I said, Gilbert has great striking and a dangerous ground game. So I figured that, Gilbert was going to be able to win that fight, but he didn't. And Wonderboy Thompson is coming off 2 victories. A victory versus Vicente Luque in a 3-round fight, and then a victory over Jeff Neal in a 5-round main event. So Wonderboy has fought behind him, and now he's earned the right to fight the number 2 ranked Gilbert Burns. If Wonderboy wins this fight, he's gonna get a title shot. And I think that he's gonna win this fight because Wonderboy has outstanding takedown defense. It's very, very difficult to take down Wonderboy. And if you're forced to stand with Wonderboy, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get picked apart over time. You're gonna get beat up pretty bad. Can Gilbert hurt him on the feet? Yes. Is Gilbert a good striker? Yes. I'm not taking anything away from Gilbert striking, but he's not a better striker than Wonderboy. So I see Wonderboy winning this fight either by 3 rounds or a knockout. Now, on to the main event. We got Conor versus Dustin. Conor versus Dustin. Obviously, Dustin Poirier is my favorite fighter. But I'm a realist. I do not just pick, guys to win just because they're my favorite fighter. I just feel like Conor McGregor's time has passed. He only has 1 victory in MMA, and since Barack Obama has been president, literally the guy in the pink suit said it in the press conference, and that was over Cowboy Cerrone, a over-the-hill cowboy who was already getting punched up and beat up, around that time. So I don't see Conor winning this fight, but respect to Conor for taking these kinds of fights versus the best guys, because he could just continue to take warm-up fights like Donald, but he hasn't. But I see Dustin Poirier winning this fight by submission, as you guys just see me do in this fighter, in this fight simulation. In the build-up to the fight, Conor's been talking about how these guys are scared to stand with him, scared to fight him. They shoot in the first 15 seconds, blah, 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 all these things. And in all reality, he knows better that it's a mixed martial arts fight. But, I feel like the boxing crossover for him has pretty much made him fall in love with the whole boxing scene. So, yeah, I see Conor losing this fight by submission. If Conor loses this fight, he's still going to be rich. He's still going to be Forbes #1 for 2021. He's rich. Dustin Poirier loses this fight. Yeah, he has a lot of money too, but he has a lot left to do. And Dustin Poirier has yet to become the UFC lightweight champion. So that's something that's on Dustin Poirier's radar that Conor has already accomplished. So if Conor loses this fight, hey, he can go fight Nate Diaz in the trilogy and still make a ton of money. It doesn't matter. Whether he wins or loses, Conor is still going to be a fan favorite. He's still going to do 1 million pay-per-view buys every single time he fights. So Conor doesn't really have much to lose. People may say it's bad for business, but at the end of the day, let's be honest. It's not really as bad as if Dustin loses. Dustin loses, he's back to the line. He loses to the number 5 ranked guy. He loses to Conor. Now he has to fight a bunch of more fights to get a title shot. So I see Dustin winning this fight. Hope you guys enjoyed my predictions. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's your boy Jared Bless, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.